Hello? Oh, hi, Angela. How's it going in Italy? Oh, it's great to hear. Yeah, everything's going all right here. Today someone told me I was ugly, but I just shrugged it off. Yeah, I just shrugged it off, you know. Why let that bother me? Just gonna carry on with my day here. It's a beautiful day here. Oh, hey, Angela. I just see some people spying on me. I better run, okay? I'll catch you later. Hey guys, didn't see you spying on me there. Just told Angela I better run. Do you know what that means? I better run. If you have to go somewhere really quickly, if you're on the phone or if you're at a party or something and you need to leave, then you can say I better run. I better run. So I just told Angela I better run. I'll catch you later. Okay, I'll catch you later means we'll talk later. Okay, so maybe I'll call her back after you guys finish spying on me. So, do you know what shrug off? Do you know what shrug off means? To shrug off something means you don't let something bad affect you. Okay, so what are some bad things that could affect you? Well, what about criticism, right? Or failure, or hurt, right? Those things, they affect you negatively, right? So if you shrug them off, that means you don't let them affect you. Okay? So think about some situations, right? Let's say you fail an exam, right? Oh, you feel like such a failure. You failed your exam. Well, you know what? You can just shrug it off. You know, you could tell your friend, don't worry about it. Just shrug it off. You'll pass next time. Just have another crack at it. You know what that means? To have another crack at something means you try again. Okay, so if you fail an exam and you have another crack at it, that means you try again. Right? So, you know, in life we can... Here's some loud people over there having a party. Maybe I can go join their party, and then when the time comes to leave, I can say, hey guys, I better run. So, what are some other situations that could be some negative things, some bad things that could happen? Well, you know, maybe your girlfriend cheats on you, right? Then your friend might tell you, you know what? Just shrug it off. Just shrug it off. Don't let it affect you, right? You know, you're sad, it hurts you. You can just shrug it off, right? So there's a lot of negative things. Give me an example down in the comments, guys, of something bad that you know, that happened to you. Maybe someone criticized you. Maybe someone told you you're fat, or you're ugly, or you're not good at this, or you're stupid, or whatever. Okay, all kinds of criticism, right? Well, one thing you can do, just shrug it off, right? Just leave it behind. Don't take it personally. Don't let it go into your mind and into your heart, right? So just shrug it off. That's what it means, okay? So this is a very good, a useful phrasal verb you can use to give other people advice in these situations, right? You know, some people who are hurt, some people who got criticized, some people who failed. You can say, buddy, don't worry about it. Just shrug it off. Just shrug it off, okay? So it's a very good one to encourage. You can use it to encourage someone, or you can use it yourself. You can say, I'm gonna shrug this off. You know, yeah, she cheated on me, but you know, I'm just gonna try to shrug it off. I'm gonna try to shrug this off and keep going with my life. Okay, now, do you know what shrug means? Shrug. Well, the word shrug is a body gesture. It means to raise your shoulders. Okay, so right now I'm shrugging. I'm shrugging. Now, why do people shrug? Well, people shrug to communicate something, right? Now, what do they do? When you see me do this, what is that communicating to you? Right? That's communicating that probably I don't know something. You know, if you ask me a question and I don't know it, I could just, I don't know, I raise my shoulders, right? Do you do that? If you don't know something, or you're trying to communicate some doubt or some uncertainty, We do that, right? As human beings. I don't know, maybe in your culture, is it a cultural thing? I'm not sure. You know, if someone asks you, if I ask you, you know, hey, what's the capital of Australia? You could say, I don't know, Sydney? Wrong. It's Canberra. I think Canberra? Canberra. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. I don't know much about Australia. I know it's not Melbourne. It's not Sydney. I think it's Canberra. Let me know how to pronounce that word, guys. I'm not an expert, but I know it's that city. That's the capital of Australia. So, you know, you can shrug. That gesture is called shrugging. Okay, there's even an emoji. If you check your phone, you will find an emoji of a person going like this, right? I don't know, his hands up like this. Beats me, you know, in English. That kind of, if we have that gesture, very commonly you would say, beats me. It means I don't know. I have no idea. You know, what's 1 million times 1 million? Beats me. I don't know, right? So that's a useful gesture, and that gesture is called shrugging. Okay, so shrugging. So if you shrug something off, that means you just kind of like try to get it off your back, right? Because sometimes when people criticize you, or when you feel like a failure, you know, or you feel anything negative, right? Hurt, pain, it's like a weight on your shoulders, right? And so you kind of just need to shrug it off, okay? To shrug it off. Now another phrasal verb that is very similar is to brush off. To brush off. Okay, so to brush, you know what to brush means? A brush is like very often women use brushes to brush their hair, right? It's not a comb, it's a brush. Okay, so if you brush something off, that means kind of go like that, right? So if, you know, if someone criticizes me, like I told Angela, someone told me I was ugly, I just shrugged it off, right? But I could also say, I just brushed it off, right? I just brushed it off. So it's like kind of, that criticism was like weighing on me. So if something is kind of affecting you and making you feel like sad or like kind of heavy, that heavy feeling, then it's weighing you down, right? You can say, that problem is weighing me down, right? So then what you need to do is you need to either shrug it off or brush it off, right? Just brush it off. So I told Angela, I shrugged it off, but I could have told her, yeah, I just brushed it off. Someone told me I was fat, I just brushed it off, you know? No biggie. No biggie means no big deal. No big deal, you know? It's not the end of the world, right? If someone criticizes you, if someone hurts you in some way, guys, you know, this is actually a very good, it's a good strategy in life. It's a good thing to learn in life, you know, because we deal with criticism all the time, you know. Now, I'm fortunate. You guys are really kind to me. You guys are nice. You always smash a like. You leave nice comments. You know, you're supportive. But sometimes some people say bad things in the comments, and at the beginning that hurt me, you know, when I was a new YouTuber, right? It hurt me to receive bad comments. I always took it so personally. But nowadays when I see a bad comment, I don't let it weigh me down. I just brush it off, right? Or I shrug it off. So that's the way you have to do things in life, you know. Hopefully you've learned that. Let me know, have you learned that? Have you successfully kind of mastered that skill? To master something means you do it really well, okay? So if you master a sport, that means you do it really well, right? The best players in chess are called grandmasters, okay? Because they have mastered their game, the game of chess. So they're grandmasters. Are you a grandmaster? I'm not even I know how to play chess. I'm not bad, but I'm definitely not, I'm not very good. But yeah, so what was I saying about master? Oh yeah, have you mastered the skill of just brushing off negative things that come at you? You know, in life, we have all kinds of different problems, right? And it's really easy to let those like weigh you down. It's hard to brush things off, right? If you try really hard and you fail, man, then like for example, let's say you're excited about a job interview. You know, you go into the job interview, you try your best, everything goes well, but then they call you and they say, sorry, we didn't choose you. Go find another job. That's just so depressing, right? It just weighs you down. Well, in those situations, you just gotta shrug it off, brush it off, and just keep going, you know, keep trying. That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. What does that mean? The name of the game. That means that's important. That's how you do it, right? That's the fundamental aspect of something. That's the name of the game. So in life, we have all kinds of challenges, hardships, struggles. Just keep going, guys. Put one step in front of the other. That's what I do. I never give up, even though I go through some very hard times in my life. I've been through some very dark valleys in my life. I keep going, guys. I just don't give up. That's called resiliency. Resilience. If you always get up again, if you have that ability, that internal like strength to get up after you fall, or after you deal with all different kinds of hardships, right? That character trait, or that I don't know if you'd call it a character trait, but it's resilience. Yeah, I think you could call it a character trait. It's something that you develop, right? Resilience. Maybe some people are born with it, I don't know, but I think it's more of it's something you just kind of learn to do, right? After you've gone through so many hardships. A hardship is some kind of something that's a hard time in your life, something bad that happens, right? That's called a hardship or a trial, right? So you can say, I've been through many hardships, many trials, but I am resilient. I keep getting up and I keep going forward. I keep moving, right? So that's my pep talk for you guys today. When life brings you down, when life weighs you down, don't let it weigh you down. Brush it off, shrug it off, be resilient, keep going. And well, maybe I should end the video on that high note. Right, a high note is like something good that's happened, right? So I just gave you guys a good pep talk. You know what pep talk means? A pep talk is like some encouraging words, right? I'm telling you, don't let life weigh you down. Go for it, right? That's a pep talk. I just gave you a pep talk, so that's my high note of this video. So maybe I should end on a high note instead of just kind of walking around and rambling, right? I don't want to waste your time if I keep rambling. So maybe I'll end on a high note. I'll just give you one little 360 panorama of where I am. There's the beautiful mountains here in Vancouver. I'm just outside Vancouver here. The thing I love about Vancouver is you've got these like big mountains pretty close, and the ocean is just right over there. The ocean is like maybe 10 kilometers that way. So you've got mountains, ocean, beautiful green, so many trees and grass, nice clouds, beautiful sun. Well guys, that's it. So I love you so much. As always, God bless you. Take care. Let me know what's going on in your life down there in the comments. Hopefully no one's bringing you down. Hopefully you're not getting any criticism or any hurt or failure. But if you are, shrug it off, brush it off, and get back on your feet. Keep going. Stay resilient, my friends, and I will see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.